Actually, this is like the fourth attempt at this. The first couple times were by technical issues, and now I think I've ironed out the bulk of my technical issues. So what we have here is Armageddon on Terra Nova, Day 1. Um, yeah, so I already have collected, as I have said, I have already began this. When you begin this from the workshop or from Mod.io, you'll have the items will be inside of this container. What we get is we get a grinder, we get a med kit, 2 coffees, 2 burgers, and a note. I'll bring this up so you guys can get a chance to read it real quick. Basically, things are going to hell in a handbasket, and you get to keep his stuff. Now you got to try to get off of here. The goal we have on this playthrough is to be able to get out of here, up there. We're gonna need a base though, and we've got this nice little leftover old pirate outpost to work with. Now when you get this and you start it, it's going to have animals in play. When I started this, I noticed there was lag when I had the animals going, so I went ahead and turned off wolves and spiders so that I could be able to have less lag for you guys. It makes me sad if things get rolling along pretty good and I need a little bit of extra oomph. Maybe I'll go back to that. So, but for now, that's what we got. There's plenty of things going on otherwise. So let's go ahead and open up the door. Why are you not opening door? There we go. I know there's probably going to be some lag because there's like, you got meteors and all kinds of stuff probably spawning in and activating and stuff, so. Alright, so we need tools. And I hear an engine. Looks like we've got cobalt and food. So we're going to go ahead and, well, I do like to have a little bit of food. So we're going to drop the burgers off. Let's see about maybe dropping the burgers in here. Maybe I can grab an apple to munch on so I can have my daily breakfast I like to do whenever I do my series. Those of you that follow me know this. We'll keep the coffee though. I'm going to leave that open. So let's go ahead and have our yummy. Alright. This is set on recharge. That's what yellow means. So we're going to go ahead and I want to get in here and I want to get this battery off of recharge or standby or whatever the heck it is. Let's see here. Yeah, it's probably spawning stuff in. We got a lot of drone opposition, as you can see. Alright, let's go ahead and get this on recharge. Put it on auto. And then I'm going to run over here. Let's see here. Yep, there you are. Had to be back there. There's nothing else around. We're going to turn you off so you can save your 45%. Looks like we got an open back area here with some other stuff. Let's see what we got in here. And okay, we got, hey, here's our drill. Alright, great. We got a drill and another grinder. So we're going to go ahead and take these out. I want to try to get the tools put away. We're going to pull the construction components out of here too. Maybe we'll, gotta wait a minute. Yeah, there's this lag. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of moving parts to this. Especially if you've got a console, you're going to find that you're going to have more lag the more things you have on the grids in the world. That's why it's so nice when you get spawn in, spawn out encounters, but unfortunately we do not get modular encounters on solo consoles, so we kind of got to make our own. But that's okay. Really? Alright. Okay. Looks like we got a lot of good components in here. So we're gonna, and we want to grab this here. Alright, since we don't have a torch yet, but we still, I mean, we want to be able to get in access. Oh, what's that? Oh yeah, that's right. Alright, cool. So here's what we can do. We want access to this? No problem. we just make ourselves a little ramp, like so. Ah. Haha. Yep. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I was cleaning up some stuff because I wanted to reset. So let's do this. We're going to take ourselves off of this. Yep. And we're still lagging because, as you can see, yeah, I forgot I left that on there while I was doing my editing. As you can see, we have deer and different things in here right now, but since we have turned off these guys, and there's sheep and stuff, they'll go away. So if we do this, and incidentally, you can always, this is part of the cleanup process, you can set these things to despawn. You just remove them. But I'm not going to remove them. I just want to see what's going on. So here we go. There we go. Now we're going good. Had to troubleshoot it when I first started this one. That's why we have the other. See, now we can get up here. Alright, cool. We're going to go ahead and we'll pull all this stuff out of here because we don't need that there. Let's pull all the stuff out of here. Get these transferred over here. And inside here, it looks like we got a whole lot of... Oh, we got a data pad. Cool. And we got some nice tea. Outstanding. And a lot more material, but that's good. We're just going to go ahead and transfer these over. I think what I'm going to do is I think we're going to get our assembler and stuff like that put in place here. Yeah, it looks like now that the animals are all here, but they, I don't know. I'm checking to see if they've no, they're still out here. Oh, look, they're starting to go offline now. See? But I think yeah, really? Dog barking? Seriously? The way I see it, it seems to me like it doesn't do too bad once they're all spawned in. I'm gonna organize my stuff in here. It seems like once they're all spawned in, we're gonna make this the refrigerator, so we're gonna drop food in there. Okay, we apparently have sheep and wolves. Wolves down here? Ooh, what's that? Well, that's something interesting. What do we got over here? Huh. Rusty vehicle. Yeah, here's the problem. It's a rusty vehicle. If I jump off, I'm toast. Oh yeah, fun fact. Permanent death. Game over if I die. So we kind of need to find those materials to make something that you can respawn with. Because that would really suck. Alright, so let's get back to organizing our thing here. That's more of a priority. We'll check the truck in a minute, but I want to get this base up and running. We'll see how the lag works with the animals being turned off the way they are, and if it's not too bad, we might turn them back on. I don't know. I haven't decided. You guys tell me what you think. I am going to drop... Okay. Okay, we're going to go ahead and... Oh, look, we have another. And then we have that. Alright. Let's drop those. Oh, yeah. That's the trade station. The only thing on the GPS that we can actually have. And it is 64.95 away. That's, you know, that's not bad. Okay. So let's see here. We've gotten all of this, right? Oh no, not quite. We still got some more pumpkin. I have a feeling we're going to be having a lot of pumpkin for food. Okay, let's check to see the status of those animals. Oh, they're starting to get away. All right, so we're going to put the tablets in here. I didn't check this tablet because it just says datapad. So we could check it and see if there's something in there. But I don't think there is. Yep. Usually they have a title. Oh yeah, probably should put the air tank over here. Alright. And looky here, we've got a weapons rack. What do we got in the weapons rack? Looks like we've got an RV3, a whole bunch of RV3 ammo. We got an MR50A, MR20, and 30. I think I'll take an MR20. And I think we'll drop our rifle in here. I mean a pistol. And I think I saw some... Yeah, here we go. Here's some ammo right here. And now we're good to go. Alright, cool. Now what do we have inside of here? Oh, looks like we've got some silicone, a whole bunch of scrap metal, and we've got steel tubes. We will be swiping those steel tubes. We're going to put all those things in here. Let's go ahead and load it up. Oh, we got cheeseburgers, coffee, and what? And assault cannon shells. Because, you know, everybody needs to have their snacks, their breakfast food, and their explosives all in the same general location. Because, you know, it's better that way. You got your boom boom, you got your tasty, you got your caffeine. I'm gonna go ahead and put silicone up there. What do we got up here? We got first aid kits, meat, go pull the herbs, aid kits, and the meat. Hey, thanks for watching. And then we're gonna drop these things in here. And this was, yeah, we're gonna drop that in there, that in there. And what do we got up here? Oh, cool. We got batteries, so we could build another one of those. That's really good. Let's see here. Alright, so the refrigerator. We're going to put that over here. We're going to put the burgers in there. And, yeah. I think we're going to take the pumpkins out. But we're going to put the coffee up there. And we're going to put the pumpkins and whatnot over here. And we're going to call this the garden. Because we got to build a garden. And we're going to do that. What do we got in here? Okay, looks like we have platinum, organic, and nickel. What's in here? Oh, we got another weapon. Alright, so let's go ahead and drop the organics in here for garden. And let's go ahead and drop platinum, nickel, all that fun, happy stuff. And then we'll put the weapon over here in the weapons rack. I think we're coming along nicely, organizing our space. Alright, I think that covers all of the different spots. So, unfortunately, I did not see a torch. Crap. Alright.
Fuel critical.
I'm aware. Damn, we can't get in there. Okay. Alright. Wait. That's light. Aha! What do we got? Access denied. Freaking kidding me! Ah, good gravy. Alright. Let's see if we can get on the running boards. We'll start tearing this thing apart. Oh, I can't get up there. Ah. You kidding me? Huh, it's raining. Lovely. Alright, well, I think that the reason why I can get up there gravy. Let's try this again. Ah, you gotta be kidding me, dude. Ha! Whoa! Survival kit. One medical component. Still, that's a good steal. Alright, now... Okay. So. I can't get in you. Well, that one there has got, let's see, displays. This has got more displays. That one's got less displays. I think we should probably tear this one up first and see if there's anything inside of it. Hopefully it'll drop a... Damn, nothing in it. Okay. Is there any other... Before I tear that cockpit apart, let's see, is there any... Oh wait, there's a seat here. Maybe there's something in the seat. Nope. Take on it. Well, I guess we're tearing this apart. Hopefully there's something in it. It's a long walk over to the other place. Yes! Alright, what do we got? Stop rolling for a second, would you? Okay, ammo. Yeah! That's what we want right there. Alright. Now we have a full set of stuff. Good. Good, 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 good. Alright, so... Well, we have a truck. And a truck with a gat. Or something up in front. Is that a gat, really? Yep, looks like one. Alright, so I'm thinking, let's go ahead and get this truck built up. I don't really have a garage to put it in, do we? We got a Mayday over here, nice. That's a neat thing. Or did we have that? Yeah, I don't know. Alright, let's go ahead and get a cockpit set up in here. Oh wait, I'm in a progression! No! Bastards. Progression's evil. Evil, evil, evil. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna make things useful. Let's go ahead and put this here. The reason why I do this is because I can use that later to carry stuff. See? Useful thing to have anyway. Alright, so let's go ahead and get a cockpit thing in here. Alright, control seat. Let's see. Rover cockpit works.
Fuel critical.
Buggy cockpit's kind of cool. Saddle cockpits. Control seat. I think rover cockpit will work. That's what was in there anyway to begin with. But I am, however, going to do something different. We're going to go with green. And honestly speaking, I'm really tired of the whole rusty look. So let's just go with a nice green cockpit. Oh, no, that's further back. Let's do that again, only let's go further up. There we go. And I should have enough to get in here.
Energy low.
Alright, cool.
Fuel critical.
Yeah, I know, fuel's critical, suit lady. It's because I can't fly anywhere anyway. Alright, so yeah, this works out nicely. Alright. And then we're going to check to see if everything spawned out. Nope, there's still some deer around. What the hell? Ew. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, we're gonna need some wheels on this thing to make it drive. Looks like we got wheels on all but one of our sides here. Could actually get this thing up and running. So let's do something here. Oh, we can't, because yeah, progression. It's always progression, isn't it? All right, let's go ahead and get up here and get. Oh, got anything in here? Nope. Okay. All right. All right. Well, we got a truck down here somewhere. Make sure. Alright. Okay, so what we gotta do is we need to get some sort of, well, we gotta get some stuff done. I mean, that's just all there is to it. Day 1 seems to be going so far, so good. We'll see. It's nighttime. Who knows what the world's gonna provide me with. So, yeah, let's get this done. Let's see here. We got... Let's take a look and see. We've got... oh! Cargo crate. That's that there. Alright, we got some good stuff there. Yeah, we're gonna need some sort of, like solar power or something. Solar power might not be such a bad idea, actually. We could put a solar panel right here. And that would definitely get us some power. Maybe we could do another one over on this side too. Alright. I mean, we can't do anything with it at the moment, but we could later. We gotta somehow or another. Let's see here. How are we gonna do this? It's very frustrating when you don't have the ability to be able to do anything flying around.
Energy low.
Okay, good. Wait, nope. There we go. Alright. Get some girders, and we'll have solar panels ready to go for when... Okay. I hear it. Well, I heard them announce it. I don't know where the hell it is, though. Oh, here it is. Whoa. Oh, crap. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Door. Close door. Oh, snap! They hit us! Oh, dude, that's not good. Okay, new plan. We need meteor guns up there. We need weapon systems of some kind. I can't build any until I build an assembler. So that's what we gotta build, is an assembler. Let's go with a basic assembler first. Yeah, because if we don't do that, we're screwed. That's just it. Okay, so hopefully, let's see here. Let's assess the damage. Took out some windows, it looks like. Solar panels in place. Truck's still here. Okay, good. Looks like it just hit the one part on the top.
Fuel critical.
Yeah, I know fuel's critical. It's because I don't have any freaking thing suit, lady. Alright. Yeah, we definitely need to do something about this. We need something that's going to keep the keep them from blowing us up. Otherwise, we're going to have a problem, so. New plan. Computers. We need computer parts. What do we got for computers? Uh-oh. Well, I hate to say it, but in order to get the computer parts to do this, we're going to have to go down here and take the, well, yeah, we got no choice. We got to get that cockpit. As much as I don't want to give up my... We need these, computer... Oh, no. Well, we still got to take it. Computer cancel. Yep. Got no choice. Is there anything else with computers on here that we could steal that we don't need? Okay, those hydrogen tanks each have 4 computers each. So we're going to take those. Okay. Okay, do we have anything else that has a need for that? Let's see here. Ooh, there's an engine in here. Sounds like there's a fire, but I don't see it.
No energy.
Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Oh, this is not good. Couch, couch. Ah. Phew. Oh, that's not good. We don't even have a... That's so close. We almost toasted right there. Almost. It was almost the end of it. Alright, now that we're charged back up. And I think... Is there ice in this thing? No, but there is a... We'll take that. That way we can get that thing to stop yelling at me. Not that we can use it, because we can't. It's a no jetpack survival, so. And let's see here. Alright, so let's go ahead and see where we're at. Almost. We need another 28 more. Okay. Now we need another 12 more. Let's see. Is there any more in here at all? Because once we get the computer chips, then we can do other things too. No, that doesn't have computer chips. No, that doesn't have computer chips either. Oh wait, is there any in here? Steel plates. No. A lot of power cells though. Well, you know what we could do? We could just take some from here. But if we do that, that's 2 times, that's 12. And 12 is exactly what we need. Oh, that's hardly fair. Alright, I guess, I guess we'll take those. And then we need 7 more. What about this engine? And we need... Okay. All right. Oh my gosh, these torches take forever when they're not high-end ones. At realistic speeds. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and get a basic refinery in place. Now, for those of you that have seen my previous attempts at this, you might be wondering, well, how come isn't she just going over to that refinery that we saw? Yeah, well, I can't fly, so a 6-kilometer walk suddenly becomes a very long walk. Now, if we can get that truck up and running, we might be able to drive there, which would be way better. Plus, we could put cargo pods on the back and carry a lot more material back. Alright. Alright. Okay, good. So make sure it's still in the off position. Alright, so now we've got to figure out how to jack up the one side of the wheel to be able to get another tire on that truck and then get that truck fixed up. like, so it doesn't look like it's a mess. Oh, before we do that, we gotta go sit on the couch because it is charge up the suit time. Oh, well, we're at it, actually. We can heal, but with food. That's why I like that plant food thing, is for that healing purpose. Wow, I still can't believe, I mean, that thing just blew a hole in the roof up here. See? Yeah, we need to do something about that. Which means we're going to need a way to get up there, actually. I don't know when the next one's going to come. That's the problem, you see? So, yeah. Alright. Let's, we're going to set up a... Let's set up, we're going to set up kind of like a quick and dirty scaffold using, armor blocks. And I want to do it here, here, here. Oh, heavy armor blocks. It doesn't matter. Heavy, light, really isn't a big deal. Alright. Okay, so... Yeah, see? Yeah, it didn't do any damage to this, so that's heavy armor. But these inside of here... Yeah. This would actually be a good place to set up a greenhouse, though. Honestly. But right now, we got more important things to deal with, like how are we going to get guns up here so that we can be able to fix things so that it's not going to kill us. Alright, so now we go up here, and that puts us up on this level here, and then on this level we can walk up to the roof. Okay, cool. So let's see here, what do we got? Do we have materials enough to make a... Yeah, we might... Oh, wait, yes we can. Okay, good. So let's go ahead and get a... I think we can build a interior turret, which would be good to snipe down those stupid things when they show up. Yep, see, we can. Outstanding. So, one here. One here. This should do a good job. And we're going to need some construction components. More motors, too. Alright. And these should give us a good job at solving the problem. Alright, let's go ahead and find us some. And then let's see. Construction components. Yep, need some of those. And while we're at it, we're going to take 1,000 rounds of ammo. Alright. This should solve our a little bit of a problem with that. Hopefully it can kill him so we don't die from a rock falling on our heads. We need to get a regular assembler put together though, because we're going to need to have access to some other materials as well. But for now, this will have to do. Get the truck up and running, then we can start running around getting stuff. Now before we do that, let's go ahead and get you loaded up. Give you 500 ammo. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and set your information. Let's see, set you down to 600's maximum. We're not going to waste you on large ships because, well, I guess it doesn't matter, does it? The station's silly. Alright, now we've got our Gatling weapon for taking care of when the rocks fall. When the rocks fall, we're gonna be okay. When the rocks fall, we're gonna be just fine, I say. Okay, 5 rounds for that. Alright, cool. Now we know we're okay. We can focus on other things now. Things that don't involve giant rocks falling on our heads, blasting holes into our little situation here. We're going to go ahead and... actually, I'm going to leave that alone because, you know, we might just fill that in with that. I like that idea. I really do. Alright, but we got to get the truck up and running. So we're going to need... we need this side up. So what we're going to do... Alright. Okay, off-road suspension right. And we could not put a wheel there. Alright. Okay. Let's try this again. Good. Got the wheel in place. Outstanding. All right. Let's see here. Get this up and running. All right. Ha ha ha. Yeah, there's still a lot more that needs to be researched, apparently. But it's got a bottom connector, so I could probably actually put it on that platform up there. Oh, what do we got in here?
Energy low.
There we go. That's going to get us some more computer parts. This is going to work out really well for us, because then when we get this situation sorted, we can get that... oh, inventory's full. Alright, cool. Whoa. Well, that's not good. Alright then. Now I got a big old hole down underneath the base. Oh, cobalt. Nice. Okay, let's go up here. Alright, let's get in here. Have a sit down for a second. Alright. Well, we made it through the first day so far. Got hit by one asteroid, or meteor I should say. All in all, not bad. Not bad at all. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and get this put away. We need to get a couple of these too. I think I'm going to go with a full size I think we need to go full size. I think this is kind of critical. We got pretty much everything but displays and grids and those comp parts, so we can get those set up. Hopefully we can find some of those. Actually, you know what? It might be smarter not to do that. And the reason being is because you're going to need to build we know the components we need, but we're going to have something that can make these things, since unless we find it. I mean, it's possible we may find it, and if we do, great. But, you know, man, I gotta find something better to work with here. Alright. Let's go over here. Drop some ammo in here. Boom, boom. Don't need any of that. Alright. Grab those. We need those for sure. And we're also going to need those large tubes for the wheels. Let's get those. Alright, cool. Let's go over here and get this, oh, we need 2 more. That way we have some sort of sustainable energy, since we don't know where... I'm not in the position to go run down and get ice right now. Not until we get that vehicle up and running. And this does encourage you to build vehicles, because you can't fly. You have no way of getting anywhere really quickly except by vehicle, so... Alright, great. Now we have our solar panel up and running, so when the sun comes up, we'll be able to charge our stuff. Meantime, let's head on down to the truck. Alright. Okay, that's up and running. Let's get this one up and running. Alright, so let's see, is there anything in here that we can get to that we need to... Here, you know, I'm actually gonna squeeze down here. And then, let's see here, if I do that, this will allow me to access this. Alright, now I have access to the connector, which then means I can connect up to the other. It looks like we need got a battery there that needs stuff. Okay. Alright. So now we can hop on board and okay, well, we got a lot of stuff we can't do. Looks like there's some gyros that are access denied. I'm not going anywhere until I got some daylight, though. Uh-oh. Yep. Well, it didn't even give me any warning. Thank goodness for guns. Good gravy. Yeah, the suit lady's decided, I'm just not gonna warn her anymore. I don't care. That's how we roll around here now. Now we don't look out for it at all. That way, till I can get through progression enough to be able to get a freaking ladder. We're gonna have to make a ramp. Got to be kidding me. I can't even get up it that way? Good gravy, this is annoying. Let's face it, I gotta get a staircase. Oh well. Alright, enough of that. Alright, let's jump down in the hole. Get the rest of this connector. Alright, good. Go ahead and take advantage of the fact that we're here and yeah, see, that's all rough terrain there. I mean, we can do it, truck can do it, but it could be rough driving to get up that way. Boy, they sure picked a hell of a spot to stick it. All this rough terrain everywhere. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and close this off. And we're coming inside. You're going to drop off some. All right. Uh-oh. Of course there is. Well, let's take a look and see how things go. I still hear burning. I'm not sure exactly where that's coming from. Oh, snap. Oh, here it comes. Well, on that note, we just survived day one. And it seems to be moving a lot smoother right now, so we're going to keep on going like this for a while. So thank you so much for joining me, and I can't believe I made it through without getting squished, killed, or otherwise falling off of something. Anyways, we'll catch you again next episode of Armageddon on Terra Nova. And as is my custom, night.